Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill today, Seth Lugo. What do we have on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And here is Grace Terrain. And he deals. Just off the outside edge. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top. Fastball for a strike.
Hit the air, left field. Melendez balls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now it's William Contreras. That's inside. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside.
It's a good take.
Fights it off, you'll see another. The line of the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Christian Yelich. Ripped towards third. Zips it to first. Yelich out on the play. Willie Adames stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And the right-hander deals. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Contreras at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the mound now, Freddie Peralta.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now, Michael Massey.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits and delivers outside. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Foul ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man of work now and 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't even elevated, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike 1. First, right back in a dive. The 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after it. Here it is, hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Pitch. There's a strike. Swung on, popped up in the infield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second, here's the rookie right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. I mean, 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now here's Jake Bauers. That one missing inside. Left-hand hitter waits. That's outside. Down 2-0. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. High fly ball, right field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Peralta back to work. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That was way inside. Just off the inside corner. 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The line of the pitch. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. So a lot of pitches, and it's a trail walk. Very pretty.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. First pitch just misses. And downstairs. The pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. Next pitch is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Mitchell makes the play. Here's Tommy Pham. In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Drops into the glove. Here's the third baseman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mitchell gets under it, hauls it in to end the inning. So one left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Lugo back to work. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's outside. 2-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. another 2-2 upcoming. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts. The batting averages are just so much higher. Timing on his swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. And a foul ball. That to right. Fan in position. One away.
The batter is second base, Royals.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bryce Terang digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. Righty to the plate. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ground ball right side, Terang. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone to the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got to go there.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Pitches in there. Strike one. It's in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Still tied at 0. Last for the third. Now one miss. Down, base is empty. That's off the mark. Full count now.
inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw him all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I kind of think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Good eye on that spot. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 2-1 on the way. And it skips into dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And that one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate more. I think if he does, he'll get a swing and miss.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Start of the fourth, and now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And they're at the knees. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Melendez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yelich in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fourth inning underway. No score. Inside, just missed. And a strike in there. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Out to center. Yelich out of the play. 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. William Thomas. 0 for 1 so far. And that's outside. 1-0. Center, that's back, and brings it in at the wall. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the fourth, and the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. Right-hander back to work. And one finds the zone at strike 1. comes a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner on board to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Brew. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off the strike too much.
Now a catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2. And this is inside. Runner at first with no outs here.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1-2. And a curve is down and in.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2-2 now. Quickly, first and second now with the layout. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. MJ Melendez will hit next. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. At the belt and fires. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Escutino, the lead runner at second. Perez on at first with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. With a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
He's going to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Gurriel, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play move.
In the air, left side. Yelich should have it. Balls it in to a left. So up now for Kansas City, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. Edged First and second, 2 down. On the ground to third. They get the first inning over. Royals strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jackson Choria. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it skips in the dirt. Just a lazy fly ball. Mason pulls it down. And up on down. So digging in, Jake Bowers.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
First offering, and it just misses. Bowers goes 6'1", 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
One ball, one strike.
And there's a foul ball. All tied up over the top of the fifth.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Two outs, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Halfway through this one, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, number 11. And here it comes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Grounded out his first time. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. kicks and fires.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and back control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field. Chourio on his way over. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one upstairs. Isbell on third with 2 out. Got a good eye there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the inside edge.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Vinny Pasquantino to bat next. Runner at third, 2 away. Inside ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 0 pitches for the road game. That last one didn't even threaten the zone. I'm sure that one will talk to him.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hammered on the line, base hit. Run scores easily, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Pitch. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. J.B. Bukowskis getting ready to go. Wilson warming up as well. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the Brewers nothing. We go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And a pitch. crosses the zone, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Fly to right his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he finds the corner. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Royals leading by a run over the top half of the sixth. Close one doesn't get the call. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. This is Bryce Terang. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the job around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Isbell makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two outs. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Looking for the play. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.B. Bukowskis.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So digging in, M.J. Melendez.
The left fielder.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Payans, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's ball and strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Fouled off, he was late. Righty delivers. Chases that one out of the zone. One away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't even laugh, but that's a tough one. He pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball going to land. Kind of has utter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
Gurriel, batted with one down, takes a strike. Right-handed reliever. The Brewers up by a run here at the bottom of the sixth. That one misses, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. And that's outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air, right field. Chourio snags it for the second out.
Now the right fielder.
Tommy Pham steps in for the Royals. Still 0-2. Down 95 to finish him off. Royals bats are quiet there, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now, here is Willie Adames. Lugo back to work. First pitch swinging. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Harvey, the hard-throwing righty, is up and losing it. Serpa also getting red. Ball one there. And Thomas swings through that one. Foul ball still 1-2 count. And a pitch. Out to short. Win. And the leadoff intercepted off to the 7th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. The first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That's in there. And that's strike one.
Well, that looks looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one ripped left field.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Bowers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 down.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And Milwaukee is set down in order. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 2 and the Royals 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now number 11. The right-hander back to work. Foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. The pitch. On the ground, right center. Snakes through base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important run in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way to have eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The left-hander on now, Aaron Ashby.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No outs. Runner at first. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. Corner infielders up in the grass expecting a punt. There's a strike.
This is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Left-handed hitter waits. Puts a bunt down. Bowers toss the second. Over to first, safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Down the left field line, shoot the extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the runner. He'll score the tie. It's 2-2.
This complex level is so really nice job of coming through in big spot. There's a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One out, runner at second. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And one at the knees for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. Throw off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
To the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one pulled foul. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty good two-out at that coming up now.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 3. Good chase that time. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom of the 7th. In the air out towards right center. Mitchell gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Lorenzen.
Now pitching number 3.
Reese Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And here comes. On the inside corner for a strike. Bullpen action for the Royals. Daniel Lynch, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Turned down, but that's foul down the third baseline.
To be in a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. They're just looking for mistakes somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Late on that fastball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offer is in for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And 1-2. And that's down and away.
It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rule the ball. 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Lorenzen checks over to first, and he's back. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terrain up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball.
No one, no play.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Clearly set up fastball right there, and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, that's not good.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
William Contreras up next for the Brewers.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's out to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab and that'll end the inning. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joel Tigers. He has a great slider with tons of movement. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. The line of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. That one missed. it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking at the off-speed stop.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The other way. And Gurriel is up. And there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Tommy Pham steps in for the Royals. Fastball for a strike. Rolling 95 missed up top, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich makes the grab, and that will end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Here in Kansas City, we go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to him, William Contreras. Lorenzen back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1 there. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Melendez on the move. Heading back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run and scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Outside low. And a count even 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Fires to the plate. It's offline and he scores. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball bat.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Slider misses outside. Kicks and deals. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. One-run game here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Let's see if he gives up anything to hit here. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there and try to finish you off.
3-1 is on the way. to the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. That makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike. Righty to the plate.
Oh, that's out.
Yelich, the lead runner out at second. Adames at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking. Jake Bowers getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And it's through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance over a flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. Just one of those days. But when you're still in the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And next is the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Good eye right there. And he deals. And now 1-2. That's the third. Takes it to the base for a force out. That ends the inning as this runner a chance to pick up some insurance. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-1 game. Here's the third baseman. 4 infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9. So 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch deals.
That's
Just
it.
missed. Kyle Isbell on deck for the Royals. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
3-2.
In the air to left center. Mitchell gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Isbell at the plate now, and that's inside. Next pitch is outside. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Yeah, they got him.
Well, there's a lot of line on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up down for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the whole team trying to pull it out. That one just misses the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. The Royals down to their final strike. The 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
If you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
This afternoon for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They lay 5 on Bay. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They led 8 on Bay. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive safely.